Hello everyone! Welcome back to Factorio. I'm SeiferKatt, and apparently I'm being stupid. Bit rude, but no, sometimes OBS just forgets how it's supposed to work, and then it just doesn't work, which is rude. I gotta be careful. That's gonna become my catchphrase if I'm not careful. Alright, so last episode we got some shit done. And you have to lurk, work meeting? That's all good, man. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate the lurk. So we're just going to keep on keeping on, I think. I think that's the plan. One thing I was actually thinking is improving the steel production. Like that's half a belt. If I expanded the foundry by doubling it, that would be good. So I'm kind of thinking doing that. I also need to fix my meat. My meat is broken. So we need to fix my meat. Which we shall do. Maybe we'll do both of those things. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. That was probably load bearing. It's absolutely load bearing. And then we need to get my copper and aluminium together and get that working as well. There's a lot to do. But I mean, it's Pi. If there's ever one thing to do, I'm like, in fact, even Factorio never has one thing to do. Like, how often do you play just base Factorio, even before the expansion, go, oh, I've got one thing to do, and that's it. Like, the second you start Factorio, it's not even only one thing to do. It's a wild game. Alright, so, what do I want to sort out first? My food or my advanced materials? Probably my advanced materials. But what if I did both? What if I did both? Maybe it is Maybelline. Did we ever consider that? There's no way in hell she was born with it. I mean, she either contracted Chaos Gods or it's Maybelline. And I'm not telling you what I think it is, but I don't think she contacted Chaos Gods. So it must be Maybelline. So we're going to fix the meat first, because that's something I can quickly fix. So we've got a minor problem with my sciences. Not that it really matters, because science is crap because of the tier 1 stuff anyway. But we have other problems. So brains and meat go in there. That's fine no matter how you swing it. I would like to put a shed here. And I would like to put not chitin in here. Which is thinking about existing. Because chitin is not going to turn into meat. The other problem is I have no power poles, which I probably should have solved that problem before coming over here. No, don't take the guts, please. Now the chitin can be in its own little box. Another shed. And with that we should be butchering my ants again. Okay. Now, it's almost the same, except it's not even close to the same. It's whitelist chitin. Put the guts in there. The guts will eventually turn into other things. Oh, we can also put meat in there, actually. We can put meat in there. Because our cute little dinosaurs will eat meat as well. But they won't eat the guts. That's okay. Eventually that will all work out. Brains and jerky go that way. The jerky could be a problem later on. That's alright. I will probably, by the time that's a problem, stop using these things. Jerky. There we go. So the idea is, at some point we'll stop needing the meat for caravans, because we'll just stop using caravans entirely. We're not there yet, but we will get there probably, hopefully in the next 10-20 hours. Next 10 hours I'd love to have trains at least started, and some of the caravans replaced by train tracks. That's where I want to be. Okay, I would like another 10 advanced foundries. I think that would be rad. So, what do I need for those? I need cables, and funnily enough, I actually collect cables now. I figured it would be useful. And I also collect iron plates, because I figured that would be useful. I should have collected stone furnaces. You know why? Because that would have been helpful. I mean, I don't collect stone furnaces. I do have a bunch of stone available, though. Which is, yeah. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah. Great. So I'd just like to get steel manufacturing just a little bit better. I would like some power poles. I need a lot of those. And I was thinking I may have run my power cables wrong initially, but that's okay. We can rerun everything. That's what I was thinking. I've made this really messy thing, but then since the pipes need to go in here, it'd be easier to just go down and right. Yeah. Also, how hard is it to make a big tank? Literally nothing wants the 30 tanks I've been building. That's funny and annoying. So you want the 40 tanks. That's pipe, iron stick, and lead plate. Pipe, iron stick, lead plate. Okay. We'll figure it out later. I think we're beginning to get too many of those, so chuck those in there. Yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for now. And we'll put some more wooden logs in there, because, quite frankly, we're going to need them very soon. And this coal we'll put somewhere. Done. Okay. I believe it is now time to go and make my steel manufactorum. Double it. Under the rules of what I should be doing, I shouldn't be doubling, I should be tripling. But clearly I've had problems in that part of the base, because I've run into a lot of things there. And yet I do nothing to stop it. Oh wait, you know what we're going to need? More soil extractors. Yeah, that's going to be a pain I had not considered. Well, hang on. That makes... Yeah, no, it's going to completely ruin all my ingenious plans. Such is life, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's too many. And then we've got trees in the way. Hilarious. Well, at least I've got these logs. Like I say, you can never have too many trees. Archie, thank you so much for raising the quality of the stream. Yes, we'll get onto that right away. It is done. That's a dry, hairy tree right there. I've seen a dry, hairy tree or two in my life, if you know what I mean. Base cam is down. No, I'm just being, wait, why did that not go there? No, I'm a little bit unwell today. I'm here. See, hi. I'm a little bit unwell and my nose is constantly dripping, so rather than turn it off every time I'm wiping my nose, I'm just going to turn face cam off today. I'm not going to turn it on I'll turn it on for comedic moments, but that's about it, because it's kind of yucky, you know? And I don't really like to make people watch me wipe my face like some patron of Nurgle that I am. I mean, it's true, I am a patron of Nurgle, but I mean, no one needs to see that. It's gross, you know? I mean, you know, Nurgle's a good boy. He's a happy little guy, just making his diseases and poxes. How can you not respect that? Get a little bit of light going. I don't know if it's going to have quite the effect I wanted to have, but without the limestone, I don't think it's going to do quite as well as I wish it would. That's alright. That'll be the next part of a ingenious plan. I mean, if it increases steel production, I'm already happy. That's all I really wanted to do. Because while I know the next tier level has more steel, that's not for a few hours yet. And to worry about what the next tier level has, and like to refuse upgrading until there is just silly. I got things I need to do, so we're doing them. Okay. And there we go. Now, as we knew would happen, we do not make enough limestone for this. We saw this coming a mile away. So what we're going to do is my old pattern trick of my best. Or you can do sometimes, just do your best. Then what we're going to do is go like this. I'll put priority that way. And just have like a extra overflow truck, so that way we can make more stuff should it be required. You know what? I don't like that. I think that's silly. I think we'd be better off to do that there. No reason why this shouldn't have a lot of limestone as well. It doesn't go that far anyway. Now the next question is, am I making enough coke for this? And quite frankly, I don't think so. But steel should be higher than it's ever been before. Quite significantly. We're looking at 82 per minute. Wonderful. That's pretty good. Now that shouldn't be, yeah, that should be fine. Is grading up like having a hill? Grading up is kind of the reverse of a hill. It's technical, I can't really explain it. That's how you know I have no idea what I'm talking about when I refuse to explain it. I just go, it's technical. Because if I actually knew, I'd be then going, well, let me explain everything I know about this one particular fact, and I'd bore you for 6 hours, but I don't know. I just said something stupid and I'm sticking with it. Alright, I have a funny feeling if we had more of those... Yeah. Get some of those small parts that the kids love. Oh, hell yes. You love to see it. I love to see it. And by extension, you better love to see it or else. Oh, so help me. So blimmin' help me. You know what? I don't think I've got enough power poles. I know it sounds crazy, but I really don't think I do. Now I think I do. Where are my small parts supposed to come from? Yeah. No? Yeah? No? Where are they supposed to come from? Yeah? Yeah. Of which there's no actual reasonable way to get them in there. That's fun. Is my sushi doing what, sushi? What? Watusi? Maybe. How come Batman doesn't dance anymore? Okay. Yeah. I mean, the only reason I know of Watusi is like the line from Simpsons with like 60s Batman being like, how come Batman doesn't dance anymore? Do you remember the Bat-2C? And then it's just like he starts dancing and it's like, oh shit, get away from this. Which is the correct approach when Batman just starts aggressively dancing at you. Honestly, that's a level of insanity I'm not even sure the Joker Man can handle. Alright. So plan is to just keep going south. And to get out of the car every time we run into trees. Which we didn't really run into trees that time. We almost did. Okay, that's trees. I was legitimately a little concerned that I might not be able to stream today. It's like, I was worried that I was going to get really sick, but I haven't. A Mad Max style chainsaw. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I would love that. I've upset the factory. That's okay. We can please the factory later. Man, the factory is really upset. I've left my car behind as well. That's alright, I have to come back this way anyway for the power poles. I mean, in some ways, isn't that just the tank? Isn't that what the tank does? Okay, so I'll get my coal gas there for my aluminium. Don't worry about the fact that it's really upset about the length of the pipe. We'll fix that. We also have another problem that we don't know how to get actually... Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Then we get the power poles. That'll be fixed another time. Don't worry about it. It's how it's supposed to be. It's how nature intended it. This is much cleaner. Oh shoot, except for that one. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm just laying some fat pipe if you know what I mean. Oops. Okay. See, this is much cleaner than like the horrifying, like, scoot through society that I made the first time. And then we'll get some pumps to make sure it actually works. Oh hey, it's my car. Alright, we'll come back for that in a second. Okay. That should be us, more or less. Water invertebrates. I don't need those, but thank you for considering them. Composting. You know what? We'll learn composting, but don't think I'm going to do it anytime soon. I'll compost when I want to. Okay, so it's 513 out of 320. That is an understandably large number. We do that. 404. It's 404 out of 320. That's okay. And that does a supply of 12,000 per second. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. So we should... No, it's not connected to power, that's right. The car is down here. Also, I've realized it says dude, here your car, rather than dude, here's your car. Which I thought was really funny. I didn't realize that I'd messed that spelling up. Dude, here your car. Okay, I'm going to get to where it turns, I think. Wait, okay. Wow, it's still 404, huh? That didn't seem to help at all. I guess it's just a really long pipe that the game's not happy about. The length of the pipe, not the... anything else of the pipe, I suppose. Okay, now it's... What are you at? You are fine, that's 404. Still 404, my goodness. .404 pipeline not found. .404 pipeline not working, more like it though. Pipeline is definitely found. Okay. And then one more, which we'll do right at the edge. I don't think it needs to be that much longer. I think we're probably good here. That is 239 and that is 107. Great, giving us plenty of room, hopefully. To get our... Sorry, we just gotta get through these trees. When do I get a tank? I can just roll through trees. I don't really need to roll through trees, but I would like to... Okay. I don't have as much as I need here, but that's okay. Oh, there's a little wiggle in the thing right there. Fine. Little wiggle never hurt no one. Okay, there we go. We do need to figure out what to do with the stone this thing makes. For now, I'll put the stone somewhere else. I can't really burn it at this stage. Because I have no way to burn shit. Which is truly the saddest of lives. You know, imagine a world where you cannot burn shit. It's tragic. Really tragic. Maybe make landfills? I don't know if I can just do that. Burning shit stinks. You know what? I've never done that. I can imagine it does though. I can see the logic. That literal poo being on fire doesn't smell... I mean, poo doesn't smell great at the best of times, let's be honest. Couple of coal gas tanks. I probably want the coal gas to come down as a priority. That's fine. We'll figure that out later. At some point we also got to fix antimony because I know it's wrong at the moment. Okay. I really can't wait until trains exist. Trains are going to be great. I feel like things going onto the rails will start making things just a little bit nicer. Okay. I was about to ask what's my plan for getting power in there, but I see I've already had one. So, that's cool. I'm always happily surprised when I did actually plan for something. Okay. Oh, it's a 3. I've made a 3. We have burned all of our coal gas. That was something I was kind of concerned about happening. And now it has happened. Okay. There is some problems. That's okay. SeiferKatt and problems. Can you name a more iconic duo? You cannot. I'll wait. Okay. Wonderful. So now that's lit up. We'll fix the coal gas in a moment. I know what's wrong there. We need gas furnaces, which we will... I don't know if I can make enough gas. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, it's still kinda right. Nope, it wasn't. Well, I wasn't even close to being right. Do. I don't know about the scalability of what I've created here, but it looks cool. You know what? Who needs scalability when you've got cool looking devices? That's correct. No one cares about scalability devices. Alright. So we've got a significant lack of mining fluid. That's okay, we can make mining fluid. And my plan is to get these power poles along the way. Maybe one of those, like, you know those aim programs, the ones that like supposedly help you aim in first person shooters? It's gonna be like one of those. Except, you know, not even close. Real professionals go way faster than this. But I'm not a real professional. I'm just the #1 speedrunner in the world. Yeah, there's a difference. Because it's easier to be a professional than a #1 speedrunner. Unless you cheat. Which I didn't. Never would. I mean, it depends what you define as cheating, I suppose. Okay. I would like to maybe take that one more. I have a pump, of which I do not have... Oh, I do have the resources for it, that's cool. You know what I've never really considered? You do that with these. Enable disable coal gas greater than 25k. There should be nothing else connected to coal gas through here.
Thanks for your support.
4D1. That's just 4. Let the meowing begin.
Let the meowing begin. 41, I guess, if you say it that way. Someone, thank you so much for the 41 months. Oh yeah, 41 would be just 4. Good D&D joke. Meow meow meow. 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 Meow. Gotta be legit about it. Also, I just realized that has negative quality on it. Shouldn't have negative quality. Cool. So that is doing well.
Did someone order quality?
Good count. Thank you. I can count to 41. Is that negative? I don't know if that... My machine's broken again. I need to unplug it, replug it in again. That's typically what goes wrong with it. Okay. My dinosaurs should have food. Because we fixed my meat supplies. A lot of brains in there. A lot of chitin as well. It could be useful later. Alright, so that's good. I guess we go back here and get our... Okay, please don't hurt me. I'm adorable, I get it. Please don't hurt me. It's a very nice message, this guy. Sometimes you need to be told you're adorable. You get that. Okay, how are we doing? I don't know what that would do. Wait, hang on. Hang on. That tower isn't connected to anything. Is it? Oh. No, it is not. What the hell? We're back into power problems, apparently. I suppose that kind of makes sense. Oh my god, that's not connecting to anything either. Brain brine. Brain brine's a good word. Or collection of words? Oh gosh. Okay, so that's probably now making the amount of coal gas I need in my life. You need to be doing more inserters than what you're currently doing. That's an interesting thing to realize now. Wait, no. You still need to be doing more. You still need 2. What's going on? Why did I do it that way? Am I a fool? Hey Beardless Dane, how you doing? Okay, so that's probably going to make it a lot more coal gas now. Yeah, it's doing way better. I don't know why that's not... Oh, because the last one's not connected. That's really funny. That's a rookie mistake. There's a lot of rookie mistakes actually over here right now. It's very amateur hour. Alright, do I... consider what more power looks like. I mean, I've got all the resources to make like another set of them, I suppose. No, that's fine. Come back to it. Power's not that big a deal. We're getting 3 science per minute right now. Holy shit. 4 science per minute. No, never mind. No, back to 3, never mind. Here I was thinking I was some sort of hot shit. Instead I'm just regular warm shit. That's disgusting. Okay, I think I would like to get a burner. Do we have any burners? We could have a burner. And we'll just slowly get that away. Yeah, just burn the ash eventually. We're going to get into a problem very soon where we actually need the ash. Which is going to be very funny when we get there. Oops, tree. No, not a tree. What's the... Power pole. Power poles and trees are not the same thing. One day I will learn that. Not today, but one day. Okie dokie, let's go around the forest. And what's my next plan? We probably should have built the smelters actually while I was never there. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to make more fluid burners. Really killed my power supply. Oh, steel is doing so much better now. I'm very proud of my steel. Okay. Fluid burner 3s. There we go. More electric mining drills. Okay, what do they need? Iron plates. Wow. That's not even a problem. I'm not used to this game throwing me not problems. Let's go away from that one for a tick. Well, circuit boards, I see. Or rather, running low on them because they're going in a different direction. Not really a way that I can make this efficient, I think. That's a problem. I mean, it is a problem. There's nothing I can do about it. Six. How many do I need? In 11. Okay. Wow, there we go. Problem solved. Then we need 3 smelters. I have 3. Wow, okay. And a caravan place. Not that I have a plan for what I'm going to do with the caravans, but... Oh, actually, you know what we should do? While I'm thinking about it, something we should have done ages ago is actually get the antimony working. Because we've never got that actually working. We got the resources brought in. And then that was it. We just never thought about it again. Cool. crap, that uses a lot of coal. I had not considered how much coal this could possibly take. Okay. That's produces a lot of ash. Okay, so each one of these requires one inserter, which is kind of funny. It's a small number, but I wasn't expecting quite how much fuel this would take. It's enough to make me consider actually doing some coal crushing here. I'm not going to, but it's enough to consider it. Oops. Get around it. Get around! You know you're a bad part of your life when you start using like sheepdog words to yourself. Okay. Then we put a caravan. We're going to need another caravan after this, actually, I've just realised. Okay. Later on, these will be replaced with actual train lines. Honest to God, train line. Do we have enough for... I didn't think we did this time, no. We like stone. We're gonna need to make a lot more caravans as well to get this actually working. That's okay. We will worry about that another day. Burners. Just build 4 of them, let's be honest. You're gonna need them. You're gonna use them. If not here, somewhere else. What do you call? Okay. What are you up to? I don't really know what you're up to, but carry it on. Oh, you're the plastic guy, okay. Would another burner be a miss? I don't think another burner would be a miss. Just really get through it, because if we're getting rid of the antimony, the amount of ash this requires is kind of a large amount. Oh, the amount of everything this uses. I just don't know if there's enough coal for this. Oh, fish. We need fish. I do know where fish is going to be needed later. I don't really know what antimony is used for, like, in reality, but... maybe it'll be alright. Maybe I don't need to know. Okay, we're gonna need another caravan. Oh, we've actually got a caravan. That's cool. We're gonna need to make more of them though. That's fine. It is what it is, I suppose. I need more inserters. And... awesome.
Ooh, quality.
Geneva, thank you so much for the raise of quality. We're going to go to quality 4 now. Gonna have to press it thrice apparently for it to work. Bloody button. That's probably enough actually. Okay. So we'll take that. This is probably, yeah, that's doing real well. I'm really happy with that. I need to be honest with myself and realize that we do need another power plant. I hate being honest with myself. Not who I am. Not who I am as a person or a cat. I love lying to myself. We'll make some more boilers. I think another line of power would be a good idea. Despite the fact I don't want to. More power is required. Hello, Horst. How you doing? I don't know if I've asked you this. What does your name mean? If it means anything at all, or is it a fun thing to say? Not great, not terrible? I mean... we take those. Take those. It means horse from the woods. Wonderful. I like it. Good morning. Now we could bring the synergy gas down here. It's probably a better idea. At the same time, why bring another gas down when we've got this gas already? Okay. Time for some smelting. And what they say, those who smelt it dealt it. Time to deal it. Okay, we're going to do this trick again. We're going to do the double weave belt, because I like the double weave belt. Fun belt, right? We get the copper. Here. Now, how much do you need in terms of inserters? One each. Got it. Ooh, lucky. By using loaders. No, I don't like loaders. Loaders are lame. Loaders are lame. I've used loaders once. My rule is I'll only ever use loaders if they are actually by default in the mod. They're not a default by the mod, I ain't using them. So I used loaders in Ultra Cube, and I think it was Ultra Cube. Yeah, they were fine, but I think they're too easy. I don't like them. I think they bore me. No, that's not to say if you use loaders, you're a bad person. Yeah, you also have to take a while, that's true. I feel like it eliminated a lot of the problems I would have enjoyed otherwise. I am a bad person, but I won't say it. Probably true too, actually. No, I would say I'm a bad person sometimes. And then someone's job is to say, Steve, no, you're a good person. And then, you know, I basically sort of bait you into saying I'm a good person, and they go, ha 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 ha. I tricked you. I forced you to say I'm a good person. Which, in itself, is probably being a bad person. Crap. You gotta have loaders in EC? No, you don't. I never had loaders in EC. We choose to use inserters in this decade not because they're easy, but because they're hard. Exactly. Something like that. But thou must. Alas, good sire. Must is not something in my vocabulary. Okay, we've thoroughly stuffed this up, which is cool. Because while steel plates, okay, that's fine. While yes, they can produce enough stuff, we don't get the inserters to bring in enough resources to actually make the duralumin. But what truly matters, that was stupid, is that we can do a caravan outpost here. And we are, in theory, done here. Yes, there is improvements to be made, but I care not for them. I need more gas refineries, that's the real improvement. Anyway, the point is, that's done. What's next? Next is nickel. Nickel mining requires Does it require syngas? It requires syngas. Okay, wow, good news. We make a lot of syngas over here. So hopefully, if I'm lucky, nickel ore like real close by. Oh. Sometimes SeiferKatt wins, and sometimes he frickin' wins. And today he frickin' won. Frickin', by the way, is apparently the past tense of frickin'. I frickin' won, guys. I frickin' won. Whoops. Okay. I changed my mind at the wrong time there. Probably my fault. So we make a lot of singe gas, which is okay. Because I want to use my singe gas. I think I've added a letter into this. Have I added a letter? It's just synth gas. Where'd the G come from? Synth gas. I thought it was synergy gas, but it's not. It's synth gas, meaning like... You know, if you're religious and you understand the concept of sin, it's that. Made out of hell energy. Synthesis gas. Yeah, that makes way more sense than singe gas. Then again, SeiferKatt pronouncing words wrong. Can you name a more iconic duo? I certainly cannot. I've got to stop saying that meme. I say it so too much now, I think. Singed is League of Legends. It's true, he is. There is a Singed in League of Legends. Don't chase him. Basic rule of Singe. Don't chase the Singed. And inevitably someone chases them and like 3 people die. Classic. And it's like, well, what did you expect to happen? You all chased him. Like, you're supposed to support us. How? He's running away from you. You're literally giving into his game plan. Never give into someone's game plan if it's obvious. Like, if it's the game plan is really obvious, just don't do it. More strategy tips from SeiferKatt later. That was too many. That's fine. 2 jaw crushers and some gas furnaces. Okay. You were so close to killing him. He was so lucky. Oh, I know. You almost had him. And then he emote danced on you. You almost had him. I know you did. You were so close. Just so unfair, right? Game's rigged. The Art of War by SeiferKatt. Look, I'm just saying, I know a thing or two about the Art of War. I bought the book. I even flipped through it one time. I do actually own an Art of War book. I don't know why I bought it. I decided one day I really wanted it, so I bought it. I don't know why I did that, but I did. How queer. The Art of War 2. Oh, I just realized it's Art of War 2. Damn. I don't know if I can do it. I can do a sequel to Art of War. Okay, see this, now power is bad. Okay, so we weren't going to do power, and now I think we're absolutely going to do power. First off, can we go get my crushers? Oops. That's one way of destroying the ash. That's... yeah. And we have miners. We have 2 miners. I'm gonna need more than 2. Preferably 4 to 8. That's good. Well, actually, we're going to come up here anyway. That's where we're going next, because we've got to build the nickel. We've got to nickel and dime ourselves. Historically, a nickel is made out of nickel. Is that why they're called that? No, dime's made out of... I think the joke doesn't work there. Yes? Huh. Does that make sense? That's pleasing. A nickel is a 5-cent coin struck by the United States Mint, comprised of cupronickel, which is 75% copper, and 25% nickel. Wonderful. I remember when I went to America, I wanted to get rid of some change at a Subway, and the guy told me what the total was, and I'm like looking at my change. The nickel doesn't say 5 cents, and the dime doesn't say 10 cents, so I had to ask the guy how much is a nickel worth. And for Americans who have never gone outside the country, that's a really confusing concept of how someone would not know, like an adult man would not know how much a nickel was worth. Like, it doesn't even say 5 on it. Like, how am I supposed to know? Like, I'm just supposed to know this? The answer is yeah, you're just supposed to know this, but I didn't. But you know, it's one of those things. It's like if you're in a country that is foreign but you speak the language, you just get these weird moments sometimes. You just go, I don't know how to do this. And if you know, and they just look at you like, "How is this guy's problem?" It's a nickel. It's not like you have to think about it. I mean, I'm not used to a strange currency. That's loud. I'm sorry. Okay, we are having a slight problem that the power is killing the power. Right, so we're not making enough Mickey Mouses allowed. Yeah, Mickey Mouses, you're right. Hi, folks. Mickey Mice. You know what, I've been watching a Mickey Mouse show lately and I literally cannot remember how he starts it off. Just to be clear, I haven't really been watching it, it's been for Lil K, Michael Mouse. Michael Moose. What if... Marvel's what if... we bust all this down. Except for the ash, because I don't quite know what we're doing with that. That's ash, dude. Thank you. I'm very proud of my ash. I think I've got a nice ash. I appreciate when people compliment my ash online. know what I'm doing with most of this. I don't know if I've got enough burners. Oh goodness gracious, this whole build is ridiculous. Maybe I should have tried to get rid of this when I had robots. No, because the things on the belts would have taken forever to pick up as well. It makes more sense to turn this into a power plant. And like, yeah, I know there are probably better ways to make power. Thermal water just hasn't happened. That's probably fine. How are we doing? Oh, we're getting closer to a position where we can use this land. I could have just left this land forever a blight upon society, but it just seems rude. Can I just... I think I'm going to refill this box. And then just start trying to burn the crap off it. For a moment there I was worried that I didn't have very much inserters, but it just occurred to me that I've put everything in a box, haven't I? Once I get rid of this, I think we're good to get a power plant of some description up. Doesn't generate a lot of power, but it'll generate some. These days, that's good. Some is better than nothing, right? I honestly don't know. It feels good, though. So if we just say do this, and it'll just slowly burn through it. It's going to take a while, but that's okay. I'm in no hurry. Okay, are we actually able to build one of my power plants yet? Who knows? I didn't copy paste it. Honestly, no. I spent like hours making this thing, and then now that I realize it sucks, it's just kind of annoying. That's okay. That's life. Play Pi, I suppose. Sometimes when you play Pi, you spend hours making something and realize it sucks. In fact, a lot of things I make in Pi have already sucked. It's just I haven't got the new technology to make it not suck yet. That technology will come. Then it will suck.
Jump in! Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words!
I like the avatar. It's been a while since I've been here. How goes it?
It goes well, man. Thank you so much for the 34 months, may I say. Meow 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 meow
Quality?
meow meow.
Why not?
Meow meow meow. Oh! Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. The continued support, I might add. Increased quality. Yes, sir. Seriously. Silly button. Okay. There we go. If I can get this going, and fed with coal, of course. Yeah, I'm not even surprised that happened. It's just going to keep trying to get rid of the coal, the crap that I don't want. It'll get there eventually. Or it won't. Who bloody knows? I've just got to trust that it knows what it's doing. I don't. Or antimony. Look, some of these things are like such small items, I don't care. They can just be burnt down. Go. We do not have enough burners. I was afraid of that, but that's alright. I don't really have enough much right now, but that's okay. We will... I mean, if we can even generate half a line of power, that still assists the base in a couple of ways. Because right now the base is hungry. Oh god, it's getting worse. We're going to have an absolute brownout very soon. Well, good to know. Brownout, blackout. It's going to be bad, that's what I'm saying. The important thing is, it's going to suck. Also, if zinc doesn't get a better way to make stuff very soon, we're going to start running out of inserters. Which would also be another point of suckage. Okay. Get that done for now. Fire those bad boys up. Okay. Then... I love that it requires 2 power poles there, it's so funny. Just that extra 1 distance is really needed. I just don't have it. Okay, so my problem is this is probably not going to help. It'll look like it's going to help, but it won't make things worse. And maybe that's what we have to be pleased about. It's not about helping, it's about not making things worse. Okay. Wow, that's just completely full of ash. Okay, not moving that then. I might want to get the nickel as well, but I don't know when that's happening. By the way, Hellbait, yeah, so I've got the little PNG icon. I've got a couple of them actually. I got 3 of them. Only 2 of them have ever been seen though, so far. I've kept the 3rd one as a secret for when I need it. I got one with a little cowboy hat as well, which is very important when I play RimWorld, which I just didn't feel like playing this week. Because I'm the streamer and I'm in charge. I do what I want. Okay, I've realized we may run into a problem with what I've just done there. But push cat. Cat. Oh no, not a bush cat. It makes a lot of sense. When you see it, you'll be like, that makes sense that Seifer would want this. Yeah, because it's been having like such a good time with not burning a lot of stuff, I assume the ash is actually probably all dealt with these days. That'll burn some more stuff. Power is... Is it getting worse? It looks like it's kind of stabilized here. Stabilized is a funny word for it, but... Rare power, exactly. So... until power gets sorted, maybe I need to work on power, because it's bad. In fact, have I made my power worse by expanding power? Possibly. Coal production. Raw coal. How's that looking? Yeah. Decreasing because of reasons. But if we can get more power coming through... I mean, here's the thing. By building more power, coal power, what you're actually doing, in effect, is forcing more percentage of the power, of what the power you have, to go into coal mines. And then as that will slowly fix itself, then that will be a situation where that's overall good times. That's my plan anyway. Like, yeah, sure, low power, but I mean, the thing is, this is, believe it or not, spending power on power is actually giving us a better time. Of course, if power absolutely fails, then it doesn't matter. It straight up doesn't matter what happens. Then we... You know what? We're going to do something. We're going to cut power to the base for a couple of minutes. Because this is all on one circuit, basically. So if we just say, for instance, Go the most load-bearing pipe, power pole. This one. The base, this part of the base will be quite hungry now. Yeah, it is. This base shuts down, but this starts putting out serious amounts of coal. Like, this ain't playing around anymore. And then, with that, I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of the power is still being made, we're still making Nixolite, which we really don't need to be doing, but we are. But now, if we plug that back... Oh, no, we don't plug it in yet. Base is running on fish at the moment. Kind of is, isn't it? It really is. Gotta run. Oh, well, thank you for coming, and thank you for increasing quality. Increase, yes. Yeah, too. Come on, button. Bloody work. You know, the base is very upset right now, but that's okay. Because we are back under control. It's still starving. Now, I don't think 300 is actually how much we need, but I think some things need more power to get back up to where they need to be in their batteries. So what we need is... Actually, can we... build any of these? Can't. Oops. Not that one. Okay. See, this will actually give us a little bit more power. We got no pipes. Oh, that's distressing. Highly distressing. That's acceptable, actually. Are we good? I mean, we've got another 2 things working. It's... Yeah, see, the satisfaction was wanting like 300 megawatts, but now it's clearly not wanting that. It's just lying to me. Okay. I think we build one more of these. And then we get to making nickel. At some point that power plant will all run out of, like, coal. I don't know when that'll be. It's probably going to be like the 150 hour mark. Like 100 hours from now it's going to run out of coal. Which, in most runs, isn't a big deal. Unless it might be a little bit more of a deal. But hopefully in 100 hours I've got, like, another few sources of power. I guarantee I'll have a few more sources of power in 100 hours. God, if I don't, I'm in trouble. In fact, I'm pretty sure once I get into metallics I have a few more sources of power. Oh, that should be alright. Okay. I
Butt kicking, for goodness!
think you're following Obsolete Alien. Good name. I like it. Welcome. Okay. 40 of those. I'll take 40 of those. Steam engines. Yeah, sure. Make them. I see people streaming Pi. Yeah, I mean, Pi's fun. I'm enjoying it. Enjoying it quite thoroughly, actually. There's a lot to do, but you know, that's what I came here for. Alrighty then. What was the next thing I wanted to do? I wanted to make power. That's going to require pipes. You know what? One feature we don't talk enough about, just the fact that you can hold, click, and just... That's a good feature. Thanks, Woob. I appreciate that feature. A good feature, Woob. I always like saying that as if Woob's watching. Woob is behind you at this very moment. Watching, judging, eating. We got a snack. Who knows what the snack is? Desperation and violence. Titanium? We got titanium. Stone is not really a problem. I do wish I wasn't stuffed up. As I said, I don't feel like putting camera on today just because I am wiping my nose constantly. I'm hoping I'm not getting sick, but it certainly sounds like I'm getting sick. I sort of like, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. It's like, I've been all over the place lately. Okay. Burners. There's no reason to not build more burners. They're so useful. I like my little mall. It reminds me of my Nullius mall. That was a disaster. This is not the way I wanted to go. God. We'll be okay, we'll be okay. We just gotta make some tough movements, which we failed at immediately. There we go. Hooray! We're free! Shit. Fine, that's supposed to happen. That power pole was a terrorist. Yeah, I'm gonna get away with that one. That's fine. That power pole was just a vile person. Vile pole, sorry. I just realized a pole is not a person. Wow, that's so close to actually being a scary thing to say on stream. It wasn't Polish. You're fine. I don't have anything against you. Now it sounds like I do have something against them. Now it sounds like I'm starting shit. I'm probably not. How are we doing? Couple burners. And some lights, because lights are fun. I mean, power's sort of back. Not much of an ash hoarder. No, not really. I don't... If I need ash, I can make ash, you know? I don't need it right now. I'll regret it later, don't you worry. Everyone's come and told me how much ash is useful later on. But I don't need it now. I'll make it later. Not a problem. Let's not worry about such things. As a band once said, effort, let's rock. They didn't say effort because they swore. They were a sweary band. You know how those sweary bands can be. Always swearing. It's gracious. Making ash is a solved problem. Getting rid of it is the annoying part. Exactly! Yeah, that's exactly right. We can make all the ash we want. Like, I want to make ash, I can make ash. Getting rid of it, that's the part that takes the work. You know why I need so much power? Because I'm building a ton of buildings per material. Yeah, that's true. I feel like your argument's going to be stop building so many buildings. But I respond to you with one thumb on my nose, going needa needa needa. Because this is who I am as a person. I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry. It's clearly my problem, not yours. I mean, sure, I could build less. But then they call me C for no build. And I don't want to be called C for no build. It'd be embarrassing. You know what it would be like to be called C for no build? Goodness gracious. I couldn't take the stress. Sometimes it's not much. But the thing is, when there is like downtime, it catches up. So it's fine. We count on downtime. That's an interesting concept of a Factorio build. Immediately as I say that, I'm like, wow, that's... Am I stupid? Okay. We could keep building. But why? Because then we'd be done. I don't think we got enough boilers. We'll build a couple of them, if we can. Now, the problem we're going to run into right now is the fact that we don't have enough inserters to actually start my next production. Which is a very funny thing to do. No, not 3. Well, okay. That's too many, but whatever. Okay. So, we got more power than we need. And we have an extra 90-ish gigawatts. Megawatts, sorry? 90 gigawatts would be pretty impressive. I would like that. Also, I've made a minor mistake that... Oh, you know what? It's fine. Once I get into metallics again, we then can start burning fuel that we're not using into power, and that's going to be pretty useful. Okay, it's nickel time. Okay. Now nickel is actually fairly easy to build. You dig it, you crush it, you smelt it. You don't get much flipping easier than that. Like, you really don't. Where are these trees? Also, you gotta remember some things are gonna be building up a backlog right now, so while they're building up their backlog, they're using power, but they'll stop using power when the backlog's complete. You already had only 2 gas furnaces? Yeah, that's probably enough. All I'm gonna have. What's that? Oh, wait, hang on. I've run into this problem before. I might need more gas furnaces. Actually, no, I probably won't. There we go. That'll fix that. We'll go through there. I've run out of deserters. I kind of expected that to happen. Oh, I gave up on my Duralumin. I'm a fool. Oh well. Fish. Ooh, a turd. Who's this Nicole person you're talking so much about? Look, we don't talk about Nicole. Okay? We talk about Nicole, but we don't talk about Nicole. She's a bit... You know what? I don't know too many Nicoles, actually. I know a couple. And they were fine. They were alright. Maybe I shouldn't just be blanket calling Nicole's a bit... Okay. I don't know about that secondary crusher. I don't think I'll do that again. At least not anytime soon. Can we take that as 29k? Get how much you've actually wasted. Quite a bit. That's alright. Okay. Some gas. Get out of the way, trees. I'm doing a job. I don't know if it's faster to cut trees or if it's just faster just running them with a car. Probably someone's done the math on this. Okay. No trick regarding the Nixlet. The dig site should be faced from the center. Oh, that's a clever idea. That is a good idea, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Papples. Oh, neat. I don't really do a lot of paving. I usually do like a little bit of paving and then forget to pave for the rest of the game. Which is currently what's happening now. I'm just going to keep running through these trees. I don't even care. These trees got to learn. This is why my car in real life is damaged too. Tree in the way, just drive through it. I agree. With add speed caravans. I was wondering that. I think that was a conversation piece we were wondering about before, but I don't think we considered the digger saws. I'm not going to move these dinosaurs, that's their home, but... Oh wow, yeah, you actually see legitimate difference. Despite the fact it doesn't make sense to pave over, like, a mine. But whatever. Dig through these stones, it'll go faster. I mean, they're wearing hard hats, so you know, they're professionals. They know what they're doing. Ah! I don't know why I thought that wasn't going to crash into something that way. Okay. Two holes better than one, ask any mouse. Yeah, I'm in the Pi Discord, I just don't really look at it that much. Okay, we're gonna just chuck a couple of things up there just to get some storage. You actually, okay, Kia, what do we got? I actually saw someone do something stupid like that with their BMW. They pulled right thinking it was a lane. It was a bike lane. Oh no, with those plastic poles separating the bike. It separates the bike lane from those plastic poles separating the bike lane from the car lane. Pushed the bike lane to a normal size. They backed up only to run over a few of the poles and you hear it slapping the cars out the side. God. The black heart. Yeah, it is. I see what you're saying. That's kind of look like a black heart. I think before they were called Mickey Mouse ears. Is also appropriate. That's not how this works. I know this. We need the jaw crushers. I mean, yeah. Doesn't sound like they're exactly in the best state. Let's not build on the mine. Oh, we're gonna get stone again. Well, that's vaguely annoying. Leave room for improvement, right? I have left room for nothing! Okie dokie. Okie the dokie of the arty achoki. I don't know what I'm saying. It's making sounds now. Ah, fudge cakes. I'm gonna deal with the stone. I don't want to deal with the stone. Okay. Then we'll do something with the stone. Probably burn it. That would make the logical sense of things to do. How many inserters do you want? Oh, you don't want a ridiculous number. Okay. I don't know why aluminium was so high then. Okay, that's nickel. Done. How useful is nickel? Pretty useful. Oh, it makes methane. I don't know if I ever need to do that, but okay. Another way to make methane, I suppose. How's power doing, by the way? Power looks like it's managing pretty well. Okay. Then we do this. And we put another caravan outpost here. For now. Once I get trains, these caravan outposts, a lot of them are going to be going away, but... Okay, titanium. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close to actually being done with this. It's so exciting. Okay, titanium is the next one. Titanium... Well, hang on, hold up, wait a minute. We got titanium. What if we just expanded that? That's not difficult to do. I'm not proud of what I'm doing. But if you came to this channel, you know I'm not proud. I never said I was proud at what I do. I'm only proud of results. The method, never proud. Gonna build over those bones, it's fine. The correct way to live your life. Done. That'll deal with it. I'd like to get probably a radar up there. You know, Kia, you were saying about like the BMW. I feel like BMW drivers are always kind of a lore unto their own. Me, I've just got a humble Toyota. I like it. This Kia drives a Chevy. Not a lot of Chevys in New Zealand. Got ash whitelist on the burner inserter. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I do know what you mean. You're right. Good point. Good point. Kia drives a Chevy. You really should be driving a Kia, and I think you realize that. Also, when you say Kia, you talking about like the green parrots? Probably not. I always forget if Kias are the ones that like rip out rubber from cars. That's Kakapos. Kia is short for your first sentence name. Ah, that'll do it. Good W. Bring me to the workshop. Yep. BMW, break my windows. That was another one that I've heard. Decent EV selection. I don't know. I don't know. I drive a hybrid, not an EV. I don't know if that counts. New Zealand tends to get a lot of the Japanese cars that Japan doesn't want anymore. Like, a lot of our second-hand cars are, like, imported from Japan. That's a shame. I'd like an like a good EV, but I don't know how likely that's going to be. Who doesn't want an EV? It's a good Pokemon, right? Well, hang on, wait a second. What the flip's going on here? This is what happens when you have Ghosted's mod. Just your inserters just rotate, your belts rotate sometimes. The zinc is still being a massive problem. Like, I'm getting away with it, but I don't know for how long. I don't know for how long I'll keep getting away with it. Okie dokie. And fluid mine drills. Well, I need 6 more then, I suppose. Simple circuit boards. I don't have simple circuit boards to go around. Can't keep getting away with it. Hey. Hang on a moment, everyone. I'll just gotta check something out.
Jump in! Jump in! Everybody! Jump in! Jump in! Some Korean words!
Air horn noises.
Air horn noises! Zoe, thank you so much for the 25 months. How have you been here for 25 months? I do not understand. But anyway, meow meow meow, 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 meow meow meow. Oh. Hang on. Meow meow. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, that was at 18. I think, oh, you know what? I haven't been this uncertain about my number of meows for a while. Got 2 good meows as well because I've got turned on camera on. Yeah, I was aiming before I paused. I forgot my 3 times tables, which is what I rely on. This is why one should never rely on the 3 times tables. I've always said that. Okay. So we need to make these things. Oh, engine. Dude. No, we need another stack of engine. 2 gas furnaces, and then we're done. Okay, then we have a problem. Not really. But then we just need to gather everything. Oh my god, we're gonna get into metallics. Accession. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just so surprised. Uh-oh, this is not the way I ever want to drive. I don't know if there's a way through here. There's not really. Eh. Hooray! In case you was wondering. It'd be good to have into metallics. Into the metallics verse. So trains are a thing soonish. I mean, in the next 10 hours, yeah. We'll have a look at trains in just a moment. Actually, we'll have a look at trains now. So, let's just say trains. Locomotive. Oh. They do need fish oil, that is true. You are correct. I'm aware of that. So, the problem we're going to run into is brakes. Which isn't really that big a problem. Shaft. Need to build a shaft. And a gearbox. Which is going to require the fish oil. And that's going to be probably the biggest problem. Everything else is kind of stuff that we'll have. Which is so exciting! I'm going to need this, I think, fairly soon. Yeah, so after I get into metallics, then we start looking at fish oil. Actually, the first thing I think I do is try and get fluid power plants, because I bloody want them. The heart wants what the heart gets. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Can we just burn this ash, please? Okay, let's put some stuff in the box. There we go. Ash. Burn the ash. Use car trunk. Should use car trunk. Should use car trunk. Not using car trunk. A lot less dense there, isn't it? Okay, and then we'll just let that keep burning for a while. It'll sort itself out. Okay. Oh crud, we're supposed to build another caravan. Well, can I build one here? Oh. Sucks to be me, I suppose. It's currently filled with coal. For some reason. Oh yeah, I'd love to build that to get better zinc. That'd be nice. I thought I had more fluid miners. Why not? I guess I didn't. Well, you know what? We've got other problems, so let's just... We'll use zinc. Classic joke. Always good. Always good. slowly burn the stuff away. That will happen eventually. Okay. I don't know if I can pick it up yet. No. What I'd like to have is a caravan and one more. Okay, that's fine. Bring back. I couldn't improve zinc because I needed more. I needed into metallics in the first place. That was the problem. I think I overproduced this, but the plan was overproduce it so that way later it's not a problem. And thankfully, it looks like my genius plan is going to come to fruition. Now, I don't say you have to call me a genius, but I mean, you know, call it how you see it. Unless you're not going to call me a genius, in which case don't call it. Like beyond your goal. Is it beyond your goal? Ah, I'm long beyond my goal. Oh no, because my goal just changed. Okay. Now we need caravans. Or caravan outposts, specifically. Yeah, we are midway through the first science pack. I don't know exactly what the middle point is, but we're certainly working on that one. Like Science Pack 1 specifically. Not Science Pack 0, Science Pack 1. Science Pack 0 on the other hand is kind of the reason why our science isn't that great. Because we need to make more wood. And we haven't got around to that yet. They also didn't really care that much. Glad that I cut down these trees last time I was here. Now, this. Nope. What I'm worried about is a few things. Wait. Oh. Where? Oh! This didn't need power before, that's funny. Didn't realize that. Of course it didn't, because it was a burner miner 1. Fluid miner 1. Fluid miner 1 didn't need power. One reason why I've been enjoying the fluid miner 2s. Don't worry about coal. However, what this will do to my factory is cause it to hunger for more power. That's okay. Because remember what they say, a hungry factory is a happy factory. Like a child. A hungry child is a happy child. That's not true, by the way. In my experience, a hungry child is not a happy child. There's little K going around going, oh no, tummy. He was hungry. It's his fault for not wanting to eat, but, you know. Can't tell a child that. I mean, I suppose you can, but, you know, I'm not sure what you're going to achieve with that logic. Okay. And here's the best part. We connect this, and we go caravan again. We now need to make a bunch of caravan creatures, but that's okay. Alright, that's pretty exciting. Okay. Don't think you can tell Child Protection Services that? No. You can't. Nor should you. Child Protection Services, in my opinion, they don't like to hear a lot of it. They don't like to hear the truth. You know? We all do it, but they don't like to hear it. Nah, 'cause I tell you. I sound like such a terrible person when I'm making these jokes. All the thing is they are jokes. And like, you know, every now and then you read the paper and you just go, oh my god, why would you do that to a child? A poor little child, they don't understand. Newspapers hit a lot harder when you're a parent, let me tell you. Oof. You know, you just go and buy your business and go, oh yeah, so what's in the news today? And you just go, oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever read. Okay, so now what we have is everything we need except the caravans. Okay, it's time to get caravans made. Hey Nexus, how you doing? Good to see ya. Oops, that was probably load bearing. You know what? Actually, I think I don't have... Yeah, I don't have radar up there. I should get a radar up there. Okay. The next part of this insidious plan... Drive a circle. After driving a circle, make more caravans. After making more caravans, deliver said goods to caravan house. Then make cool new metals. And continue your own pie run. Godspeed. Oh, we got another dingus already. Ew. We can make more ogs. Or ogs, I suppose. We need more moss genes. Okay. I think I'll make a ton of those anyway. Yeah, 846 of them, that should be enough. You finished modeling your kobold. I see. Is it a draconic kobold or a dog kobold? Not sure what you mean by that. Kobolds, depending on how you want, like what culture is doing the kobold, they can be more dog-like or more dragon-like. So for instance, D&D dragons, oh sorry, kobolds are more draconic, whereas the dragon-like, okay. Whereas in some cultures, a kobold is more dog-like. I never did finish building this. One day I might. I feel like I've fixed this part multiple times and it keeps breaking and I don't know why. Anyway. Oh! Oh, my barrels! I built these barrels for this ages ago. Those are the trees. Wait, what do you mean? Do the trees cancel the build? Yeah? What? How did they not know this? What's the time frame? How do I not know that? Okay. You don't need to answer how did I not know that. That's... I'll fix that so Soulboon doesn't get upset that his mod's broken. It's only broken because I haven't downloaded the update. Alright. We have 3 caravans. 4 caravans. Okay. So my plan here is we're going to start importing all the good stuff down there. Okay, that's exciting. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. You have no flippin' idea. I've forgotten my car. You have no idea how excited I am about this. Unless you do, in which case... be excited with me. Give me trash slots? What's in my trash slots? Oh, it's my titanium. We can do that in a moment. Because one of the caravans will be requiring titanium. Oh, I should have taken brains. Whatever. We can give everyone brains later.
Did someone order quality?
Decrease quality, Martin. Martin, my dear man, my dear sire. Why would you do this to me? I respect that. I gave you the option, you chose it. Eh. Eh. Quality. God damn. Not Australian. There ain't no quality here. Okay. Add interrupt hungry. Yes. Good. Add destination. Which is here. Bill. Add destination. Here. Empty. He's not going anywhere because he's too hungry. Going above legendary is scary. That's fair. Okay. Add destination. Shoot, I don't have a radar there. Yep. Bill. Add destination. Yeah. Empty. You're hungry. Okay, another one. Wait, what? A destination. You want the nickel, I suppose. So, here. Bill? Yeah. Empty. Mojo's stupid high quality factories. Look. Sometimes Mojo's gonna do things. Okay? Try not to judge him, but he is very Australian. Cannot help it. Everyone has 3 waypoints. It has an interrupt. We have a shortage of antimony. Really? Weird thing to have a shortage of? Wait, how do we... How... Why? What? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That's annoying. I really should be stopping now. I realize the time, but I would like to at least get my caravans going. Yeah, I would like to get the CyberSyn train network up as running at some point as well, so I guess we'll start doing that. Or like smaller things I'd like to get CyberSyn working. Like, I don't need it for most things, but like some factories, like areas will just need like, oh, you know, not tons of these things. What is this? What is this? This is not how we play this game. Okay. That will start everything working again. Antimony is back being made. We do need to get some more screeners at some point, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's go get some brains. Where's my car? Oh, okay. All the way over there. Desire paths. So we need to go get some brains. So the caravans can eat the brains, because they like that. Long-lasting brain. Okay. This is also a terrible facility, but it works, I suppose. I think we've made enough caravans as well, which is good. Okay. All my caravans are pretty hungry. So we'll make one more. They can pick up the antimony. Add interrupt hungry. Yep. Add destination. Here. Fill cargo. Add destination here. Empty cargo. You are hungry. I think I'm missing one. Okay, cool. Gonna be 4, yeah. So they're all gonna go off and get some brains. We have Lena as a, I don't know, Gino, and Matilda. Wonderful. So they're gonna go get the brains, and then they're all gonna go off to their own respective places. Get things sorted. Some may take longer than others to come back, but that's okay. I just kind of want to watch them scatter and then we'll call it for the night. Some of them may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, the gang going out for lunch. It's just like that friggin' meme with Green Goblin, Vulture, me and the boys. Alright guys, everyone to work. And everyone goes their own separate ways. Just like when, you know, you come back from, like you're going back to lunch, you all got to go to your respective offices. But the titanium should be good soon. Nickel, take a little bit. I'm not transferring them fast enough. Duralumin should be... Oh, I thought Duralumin was doing way better. Oh, no, it's because these things suck. Yeah, I need to fix Duralumin. The aluminium's too slow. He's there. Good. He's there. Good. There should be one walking over to here and one walking over to there. And you're going over there, good. And nope, you're doing something else. You're going over to the Duralumin. Great. Okay, cool. That's pretty encouraging. So then we make all those in a foundry, get a little bit of fuel in there somehow. I'll figure that out later. Foundry that stuff. Oh wait, Nixlet plate. Ah, crud, we need another one. Cruddy crud 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 crud. Boxes is always bloody wooden. How's Nixlet plate going? Do we even have it in a box? We do, it's actually all ready to go. Oh, nice. Oh, it's gonna be so good to have trains though. Can you imagine it? And then you're almost down there to get your Duralumin. There's not enough there for you. We'll fix that. Dude, we are so close to trains. We need treated... No, that's easy enough to make. Yeah, rail's not going to be difficult to make. Rail's going to be a little bit of a pain, but not a big deal. I mean, the good news is at least it was making Duralumin most of the time, it just wasn't making it very fast. And interestingly enough, the stone's about to crap itself out, so that's interesting timing. Is there, like, upgraded burners, out of curiosity? hoping there was an upgraded burner that could burn things better. Yeah, we're going to be building one of these things like very soon. Look at all the stuff it can burn. Oh! 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 Methane. How much does that take to actually grow? 2 seconds crafting time. In this, which is... That's potentially a way to make interesting power. We just make... We use lamps. And just use the methane to just make lamp power. I mean, actually, hang on. We've got methane over here that we're not using. No, wait, where? Somewhere. Somewhere we're making methane. Yeah. We're just venting this methane. We could be burning this methane. Methane is actually... Do I make a methane factory? It's gotta have... It just needs a few things. Anyway, I should really call it. I find out my friends have come back. Which is a damn shame. But they'll come back when it's ready. When the time is right. Next time we're definitely making it into metallics though. We're going to make some gas burners. We're going to... Power's going to hit the gigawatt range. I don't know if I believe gigawatt range, but power's going to be good. How hot do these burn at? 250. Oh, I think the oil boiler thing does the same temperature. Yeah. Although, 60 per second, hang on a second. Oh wow, so... If we can get... Hang on, I'm just realizing the scope of how much we'd actually have to have for this to work as well as I think it would. Its efficiency 200. It makes 14 megawatts on its own. 200% efficiency means you basically double the power out of it. Oh my gosh, yes. Methane looks even better now. $800 kilowatts. So 0.8. No. Divided by 0.8. 18 units of methane to make... No, it'd be 9 units. That can't be right. That's too amazing. 9 units of methane. Make that much power. That can't be right. That's too good. That's too good. Which is how you know it can't be right. Power is still being... Oh, sorry. Science is still being held up by the same problem. The fact that this was simply not big enough. Despite the fact I made it, designed it to be too big. The problem I think is actually the fact that the wood is going up here. Oh, no. Well, the boilers aren't 50% efficiency. They're 100% efficiency, but they don't burn hot enough for the steam engines to reach full efficiency. And so that hasn't changed. Anyway, let's save. We're going to be really excited next time, so let's... Oh gosh, so excited! Oh, I should probably turn my light on for this bit. Ah! Hi. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, the steam engine is 50% efficiency, which just means it's not consuming as much, which is fine. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following if this has been something you've enjoyed. You don't have to, of course, but if it's been something you've been enjoying, come back. Be nice. I will next be streaming on Saturday, streaming up more of the old Factorio. And let's go socials real quick. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt, that's where you can find VODs. There is literally like 2,000 hours of Factorio content there. If you wanted to watch it. I don't know why you would, but sometimes people just like to have a familiar voice in the, back of their head while they do menial tasks, and I respect that. Discord, that's where you can find me outside my regular streaming time, so if you want to find me, post a link or your thoughts or whatever, that's where you can find me. And I'll see everyone next time. Take care, everyone. I know I waved like that, was weird.